Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Still Cavazos here. I'm Anthony.
I'm Casey.
And today we're watching episode 6 of Last Kingdom season 4.
So last episode, Eardwulf passed away. Well, he was
passed
killed.
away is like a nice way of putting it. Yeah, he was viciously had his head crushed by like his bandage for his wound. Like that's pretty much how it was done.
Yeah. But he at the end was kind of redeeming himself in a way.
He can't redeem himself from me, but
to the best of, I don't know. I feel like he was trying to. He even referred to Eardwulf's daughter as his daughter, which that was the first time he had ever done that. So I don't know. I mean, like he had done a lot in his life that was not great, especially to Eardwulf. But him saying that, I was like, wow, okay.
Also, Edward decided to take his ass to Mercia and pretty much give away Eardwulf's daughter to Eardwulf.
Yeah.
And we're not for that, obviously. Neither is Eardwulf nor Uhtred. They got her daughter the hell out of there. We got to see Uhtred's daughter be a badass that she's taken after Uhtred.
I'm really intrigued by Uhtred's daughter. I'm very excited to see more of her character and just see how Uhtred's relationship with his kids developed, because we really haven't ever got to see that much so far.
Yeah, this season's been really interesting with that. Like the whole dynamic of him being a father, which he's been a father for a while now, but to actually see him, like be a father to his kids, that is unique to the show. Because usually he's off in battle, he's off, he's been enslaved, he's been off doing all these sorts of different things. You never really get to see a whole lot of the family dynamic, and to see him just so much wiser this season has just been so cool to me.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
And if you haven't already, head over to our Patreon where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. The full-length reaction to the next Last Kingdom is actually up there right now, so if you want to check that out, the link's down in the description below.
All right, let's go ahead and get into this episode.
Stop crying. I cannot bear it.
Be kind.
All these kids. It's just like so much like Uhtred. Edith? Maybe not. Oh, yeah.
I bring a message from Lady Eardwulf.
Why should I believe you?
I do not lie. And she wants you to meet her at the ruins of St. Milber's Priory.
Ships come in near Chayester. Travel with us. We will show you. If she's lying, at least she's under our control.
I'm sick of being controlled.
From travel alone?
She's gonna say, where else are you gonna go?
Are you good with children?
Not really.
Excellent. Neither are we.
That's hilarious.
That was so funny. I love Uhtred's one-liners. Was that one time where it's like, no one will believe I'm a virgin?
We will seize Uhtred's lands in Cookham and take his children.
Oh my gosh.
He will pay for abducting a child of my blood.
We think his children are with him. He was seen on the road with a number of children.
Him and all the kids.
Priests are telling me that the room offered to Eardwulf to grieve is empty. It appears she has also left Aylesbury.
So she has conspired with Uhtred to betray us.
They're saying your sister Edith was the one who conspired to release her.
Then all these traitors should be dragged back on their knees. Get your men to track them.
No, let me take the mercy.
No, Cambridge's men will find them. It is better you stay here and maintain a sense that everything is proceeding as it should be.
Lady Eardwulf is lucky you serve her.
It's not surfer, but I owe her my respect.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, they're going right for the...
Oh my gosh. Whoa, they just like stole
They're
the
going
bread?
for the food.
The road is closed!
Oh.
What the hell is going on here?
I was like, do we
I
get
know,
zombies?
I was like...
The sickness? Like a plague or something? Is that what they said? The sickness?
I think so.
Which hand did he grab?
Yeah, some sort of plague or something.
Fuck.
To spread by touch.
No, it is the air that spreads it.
Lord.
Oh,
Lord, I have followed you without complaint.
It's so crazy how people like treated it back then.
You'll be safe from the sickness, trust me. News of Ethelred's death spreads.
Nervous villagers seeking protection.
There is a matter more pressing. Find me 12 men to leave
Is that
immediately.
about the plague?
Wessex is incapable. We'll find the fugitives ourselves.
I've heard news. The sickness spreading across Mercia.
that's crazy that we're going into like a plague in this show.
They say the sickness is coming. People are abandoning their villages.
It ravages worse than any Dane invader.
That means he probably can't go back to
Wessex.
Winchester.
Oh, yeah.
Like, do you want to travel right now?
That's what a shelter in place used to look like.
But now all these people are probably gonna bring it in.
Oh shit, they are.
Sick.
We have to protect the town, Holger. The other ealdormen would agree.
If Edward closes these gates, Mercia is not gonna forgive this.
Overrule me on this, and the Witten will say you seek to conquer us.
Oh.
It's not like there's that many more left.
I know, I mean,
You
they
just
were
gotta
already
block
were
off
all
the
next,
last 15?
they're all
Like,
next to each other anyway, like.
Shut the gates.
Shut the gates!
there's like hardly any left. Like, just let the last few in.
Some of them are breaking in.
No, like, what
my
do you
God.
say? What do you say to that? Like,
Where is she?
Where's Lady Eldwin? I want to see what she's up to. Is she traveling? I've never seen her travel like this. Look at her! I love her so much. Oh my god.
look at the smirk she has too. It's so funny to see. It's funny because like in previous seasons, I always hated that
Yeah.
smirk because it was always directed at Uhtred, but now I'm actually with it.
She's still one of my favorite characters.
The sickness is taking young and old. Escape the foul airs while you can.
Join them.
Oh, but then Uhtred's not gonna be able to find her.
Miss Elfrey.
Lady, do not be foolish. The sickness takes all, regardless of rank.
Then don't go with people. You're gonna get it.
He's heavier than he looks.
Oh my gosh.
I have a fever from the grasses. I do not have it.
And then the sickness would not strike this fast.
Not seen what I have, Lord. Oh,
Oh, he's like bonding with him.
Who are you anyway?
I am
Rightful king.
Zethelstone. Edward's first one, son.
Oh, he knew. Well, I'm sure that Ethelfled told him.
Welcome to the bastard line.
They're both the bastards of the group.
Uhtred will have gone on ahead to Chester. We should do the same.
I was like, if they're worried about the sickness coming, I think they just think that it comes like in a wave of. Oh my God, are they gonna miss him like this? Are you kidding me?
What the heck?
Oh my gosh! Turn
the other way!
I know.
Oh my
man.
gosh, that's so annoying.
I forgot my point, and I saw that happening.
Uhtred's daughter reminds me of Brita, like her
She does,
personality.
yeah. Very free-spirited.
Strong-willed.
Eardwulf has left Aylesbury with 12 of our best men. Why does he travel in time of sickness?
He has gone to protect the Lady Elfwin.
He is a man devoted to his betrothed.
He's devoted to himself.
Eardwulf has gone to find Elfwin. You assured me he would do as we requested. I asked him to remain.
He is a man of action, not a man of politics.
In future, advise me better in whom we place our trust.
I would say that that's nice, but like he keeps falling over
Yeah,
like in other
it's like he, like,
situations. Like,
like-
he has small moments of like, yeah, I grew
standing
up here,
firm
but that's
and
pretty much it.
They're all too close. Social
I know,
distance.
like I know.
6 feet apart.
Anyone who shits liquid will be left behind.
She doesn't look so good. Like she's been just kind of laying around. I don't know. Making me nervous.
She was the one who was grabbed by the ones that took the bread, right?
Her and
Or was it Uhtred's daughter?
Uhtred's daughter.
She like, is she dizzy? Like, or is she just like focused on the bird right now?
Is this like in her imagination?
Is it like nobody?
Did she die? Because nobody noticed her. You would think they would have been like, hey, where are you going?
Is she gonna find like a dead body?
Oh my.
Go! Get the fuck out!
Oh, I'm glad she wasn't dead. I was like, what the heck is going on?
I didn't expect that.
Who just let her walk off like that?
Go get your freaking brother.
They were so close.
Or are they just gonna get out of there?
Oh! Aylesworth? Looking all regal.
There's no entry to Aylesbury!
She went there? Oh my god.
Ethelhelm, explain this to me.
The ealdormen have ordered that the gates be held closed.
Speak to my son. Tell him I survived the swamps of Athelney and am unafraid of the sickness.
Wow. But she's still like
She looks like she's
sleeps
passed
a lot.
out.
Like
Yeah.
maybe she is sick.
They've hinted at it way too much.
Boudica, why is my mother being held at the gate?
The order applies to highborn and low.
This is the wife of Alfred.
Nonetheless, you agreed we should not risk the sickness being brought into our town.
The king's mother cannot be treated the same as a peasant.
She can, if you are to respect the Wutan.
How are the people gonna?
And trudge the roads like a beggar. Unthinkable. Explain to him.
you make an exception for your mother, you will be seen as overruling Mercian wishes.
Tell them to open the gates.
Oh, how's this gonna go?
I cannot speak in the king's name. That would be to overreach myself.
Oh my gosh.
The Eldermen are overruled! Open the gate immediately!
Whoa. What if watch them all come flooding in? I knew it. She's just like making her way through.
Let's good Mercian suffer whilst his own kin are preferred.
I mean, it
She's
does,
Mercian.
but it does look bad, you know.
You were right, Uhtred. King Edward seeks to conquer us.
I sent no command for you to be imprisoned.
Then how did it happen?
I said you were to be rebuked for raising the Welsh.
The humiliation of it, Edward. To be manhandled by your men.
It was not an order I sent.
Who then? Who decided to treat me in that way?
I do not know.
A mistake. Or perhaps the girl lied.
If by the girl you mean the Queen, no. Elfled is a gentle soul.
Lord
She would not...
Ethelhelm, then. He despises me and seeks to have me diminished.
He does not speak in my name without my knowledge.
I think he schemes to his own plan.
Well, you, of course, would recognize that.
The shade.
I simply wish to see Ethelfled.
She is not here. She is somewhere in Mercia with Uhtred Ragnarsson.
Then Uhtred has compelled her.
It appears not.
And she's gone mad with grief. And is this known by the people?
Obviously
Going
not.
back to her Uhtred hate.
Alfred will see it and feel despair.
Rita.
She's like working as a slave.
And she's pregnant.
Putting her strength to good use, I see. To think men die to defeat you.
Oh,
damn!
I love Brita.
Elfman says she feels hot.
Oh, she feels hot. Bet she has a fever. Oh, she coughed.
The way you said it, she coughed. Okay.
Let's
Everyone's
all
sleeping right next to
lay
each
right
other, on
next to
top
each
of
other.
each other again.
Oh.
Oh, Hodri, you are a turd.
You see this? Belonged to Knut himself.
She's like, I don't
No,
care.
it did not. You lying turd.
Throw the Danish whore in the pit.
Oh my gosh.
It.
Ah.
It wasn't as far as I thought. Oh shit, is it
Horses.
Head over that bridge.
Kill them and take their horses. What? Oh shit! Get out! Get the fuck out!
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Swim through.
I want to try. I'm not ready to
Can swim through. Fuck that.
Elfwin, come with me. Or I will kill all of these people, then I'll find your mother and I'll kill her too.
Okay, husband. Okay.
Save your friends and leave with me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ew.
Elfwin, we are betrothed.
Ugh. She's just so young, like, ugh.
Protect the children with your lives.
When the fighting kicks off, run like hell towards the trees we map.
I want her back.
No, do not do his bidding. He has betrayed you all. He murdered Lord Ethelred. I witnessed
So
him
speaks a traitor of Mercia.
as he lay mortally wounded in his bed.
This is the words of a whore!
I will swear to it on the book. Ethelred refused to allow my brother to marry this poor child. So he killed him. That is the man you serve. Ask him why Ethelred was late to the fight at Seton Hall. Because this man lied to you. Days he delayed telling you your fellow Mercians were dead.
her.
Days you could have had to travel home and save your families. He killed and buried the messenger that Edward sent, alerting us to the trouble.
My men will not be fooled by your lies.
Oh, the ring!
I have proof of his crime. Look inside the pouch he wears around his neck. If there is no truth to it, then prove it.
Do as I say!
Screw you. Wonder if he kept it on him.
I hope so. Oh, there's the pouch.
Yeah, but did he take the ring out? I feel like it's not gonna be in there.
Are they gonna kill him right here, or just take him
You
back?
cannot deny it. Save yourself before these men kill you.
I'm surprised they let him go like that.
Oh my gosh, that was badass.
Now they're like, what do we do now?
No,
Go back,
like-
I guess. Go home.
Who did this to you?
Oh.
Danes. They have landed west of here.
Danes?
From Ireland. They told me to say they are intent on slaughter. And that yours the first head they will take.
Oh my gosh.
You two go on the road and find Ethelfled. Tell her child is safe for now. Edith and Osfrith will guard her here until Edward has sworn he will not harm her. We tell him what kind of a man he trusted.
Oh my gosh.
I fear she's getting worse.
Can you keep her alive until I return?
We will do everything we can.
She's the future.
Wow.
We got to deal with a sort of plague in this episode, which is new and interesting for this show. It's a dynamic that I never really thought that we would touch on.
I'm pretty sure that Ethelfled's daughter is sick with it.
Yeah.
And I really hope she doesn't die. That's just, I just hope not. Also, it was really cool to see Lady Aelswith literally march on over there and, like, talk to her son, like, why did you have me locked up? And then she found out he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So hopefully that kind of helps open his eyes a little bit. I don't know if it's going to help at all.
Well, Edward stood up for himself multiple times in this episode, which kind of gives me hope because, we mentioned it during the episode, but, like, he has displayed this, like, this tendency, or not this tendency, he's displayed this strength in small doses, but it always, like, goes away whenever, like, a situation gets tough and then Ethelhelm says, do this, and then he ends up listening to him and not, going with his gut or doing something, which I'm not trying to say his gut is always the best decision either, because I don't think that it is, but it's just, man, it's just kind of a weird dynamic right now with him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of torn with him, but I'm glad that he is stepping up for himself. I just hope that he keeps it up.
So the Danes basically are coming back into the picture.
Yeah.
They're coming to attack the Welsh because they attacked them.
Pissed.
Too. Yeah. They're
Coming for blood.
Yeah, so the breed is obviously excited about that. It seemed like we were kind of moving away from the whole Dane, Saxon thing.
Yeah.
But they're coming back and they're coming for the Welsh and probably coming back for the Saxons as well.
What's funny about that is that, like, I feel like there's always been at least some threat of a Dane at some point. So, like, this last episode, I was like, man, it's just, like, so weird.
But they were running away from Eardwulf this time, which he got found out, and I hope he's gone. I feel like he's going to try to come back and get vengeance in some form or another, but I don't know.
I feel like it, but he's also kind of a little shit.
He's a weasel, so I'm just hoping that he, like, is done. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just not... I don't know. I didn't really care for his character that much, so...
Yeah, no, I don't like him either, his character, not the actor, but I feel like he will come back in some capacity, but I feel like, him coming back, it's not like he's going to be able to explain what he did. So kind of what you said, I think it might be like an undercover, like, screw you type of thing, like, try to get vengeance in some way or form. And that's a little worrisome for me because, like, I feel like, he could probably, like, sneak in and kill somebody later. That's the threat of that is always scary. But hopefully Uhtred can get that ring back. To Mercia, and, like, hopefully, cooler heads will prevail. Uhtred, as much as people have called him a savage his entire life, is just a calming presence that I feel like this whole country just needs. All of these countries just need to combine under the leadership of Uhtred. Like, that's just what I want. I know it's not gonna happen, but, like, I just want that so much. He's just, like, he is the perfect leader, and, like, I just want to see him lead. I know he leads, like, his men, but I want to see him lead a whole country.
Yeah. I do like that Edith's joined the gang. I like her a lot, and I feel like she's bringing a good dynamic, and I'm glad that she's a part of it now.
Yeah, her stepping up against her brother was massive. Like, I did not expect her to do that. I'm so glad that she did. All right, guys, well, if you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
We also have full-length reactions, exclusive content, things like that over on our Patreon. The full-length reaction to the next episode of The Last Kingdom is on there right now, so if you want to watch that and not have to wait, the link is down in the description below.
All right, guys, we'll catch you in the next video.
Bye!